For most people, I keep getting this question. I want to travel to China. Is there a job in China? What can I do when I get to China? Hi, EG lovers. You're welcome to my channel today. I'm going to be talking about something very interesting. For most people, I keep getting this question. I want to travel to China. Is there a job in China? What can I do when I get to China? The truth is that China is a country filled with human capital. China has over 1 billion population. So population wise, China has manpower, massive manpower actually, and not just manpower, skilled manpower, intelligent manpower, smart manpower. So if you're coming to China and you're coming to look for a job, you can get a job, but it might not be that easy because first of all, they'll have to consider their indigenes first before they can start giving jobs to foreigners. So getting a job in China might be a bit not like the same as getting a job in Canada or USA. China is actually highly populated. So if you want to go to China, I don't think it's the best option is to start thinking about how to get a job in China. You can actually get a job, but they might not be high paying jobs. I will always advise that you start your business when you get to China. So I'm going to be sharing 5 businesses you can do in China that will allow you to blow within a year. Before I continue, have you subscribed to my channel? If you have not subscribed, kindly pause now. Subscribe now, all right? Subscribe, like, comment, and share so that more people will get to see our posts. And remember, subscription is actually very free, so kindly give us a subscription right now. So I'm going to be sharing the 5 businesses you can do in China to thrive. The first business you can actually do in China is logistics business. We know that China is a commercial country. Several people from Africa come to China on a daily basis. You'll be surprised at the number of people coming from Africa. I'm not just talking about Nigeria, I'm talking about South Africa, Cameroon, Congo, Ghana, Tanzania, Uganda. China is like the buying hub for Africa. The last time I went to China, it was crazy. I saw several Africans from different African countries in China. And when they come to China, they actually come to buy things to go and sell in Africa. They buy different things, clothing, shoes, wigs, utensils, different things they buy from China. So China is the hub for African market. Actually, Africa ranked as one of the countries that they make their highest revenue from. So if you go to China, you can actually get involved with logistics, helping those people that come from Africa send their goods to Africa. Most time when people come from Africa to China, they actually came to buy things, and at the end of the day, they get so exhausted, they don't get really involved with the shipping goods to their country themselves, because there are shipping companies and agents that do that. Most time they come to hotels and ask if you want to ship, they give you their card so that if you want to ship, you can ship with them. So you can actually start a logistics company in China. Most times what these agents do is that they go to the airport, negotiate for cargo, shipping of cargoes, and sometimes the airport might give it to them at $7 per kg. Then they will resell to the people that came to buy goods in China at $9 per kg. So they make like $2 per kg. If you get someone that is shipping like 100 kg or even 200 kg, that means you're making between $200 to $400 per transaction. Like I said, China is relatively an affordable country. Things are not very expensive in China. So with $800 per week, you're going to be living like a king in China. Let's even say you get one customer per week, you're making $400 per week. And in a month, you're making about $1,600 in China. With $1,600 monthly income, you will be able to live comfortably in China. Number 2 business you can do in China as an immigrant is buying and selling. You can actually advertise from China goods that are available at a very reasonable price and people in Nigeria can make orders with you, then you ship it to them. So you can actually be doing buying and selling. Go to places where they sell these goods in bulk and order in bulk and sell to people, and they send the money and you make your money. The third business you can do in China is selling of African food, either raw food or cooked food. You can actually sell African food in China, and it is selling well. Like I said, if you go to China, several Nigerians are there. Several Nigerians are come to buy market on a daily basis. Several Nigerians that are living in China. You can actually sell African food and sell it well. There was one of the restaurants I went to when I was in China. They sell African food. That restaurant was always packed full, like extremely packed full. When you go there, it will always take like almost 1 hour before they will serve you food. So the market is actually there. So you can sell African food, you can sell African food stuff, you can supply to them. I remember when I was there, I was asking the man, does he have Gary? He was like, can you ship Gary to me? So they're actually in demand of some of these African products and services. So you can actually go into that business. If you don't have money to rent a shop, you can start home delivery. You cook from your house. There are spots, like I said, there are spots for these people. Most of them came to China to buy things. So if you go to places that those shipping companies, those areas where they buy things, you see a lot of African people. So you can actually supply food to them and they'll be happy to patronize you. The fourth business you can do in China is that you can be a tour guide to help people navigate their way in China. The truth is that having a tour guide when you get to China makes a lot of difference. It's, it saves you costs, it saves you stress, it saves you money a lot. So having a tour guide is important. So you can become a tour guide. There are different hotels in China. So just go there, drop your card, let people get to know you. You can advertise yourself on social media so that when people are planning to come to China, you help them arrange everything, their hotel accommodation, their tours, the market they want to go to, because most people that are coming to China are coming for business. So you help them arrange everything, arrange their movement, their transportation system. And at the end of the day, you make a lot of money as a tour guide. As a tour guide, you're making over 300 yen per day, taking people around. In a month, if you times it in a month, that's over 12,000 yen in a month, because China, they work around the clock. On Sundays, markets are open on Sunday. There is no break. There's no weekend in China. So even if you make 10,000 yen a month, that's a lot of money. A lot of money in China, because most of them are working. Most of them make less than that, far less than that. Then the fifth business you can do in China is you can become a personal shopper. Create a system, a group where you advertise different products in China. People can make their orders and you ship it to them. Okay, people can be in the market, they order for those goods. Sellers in the market, I can help you buy this. They order through you. You buy it to them at a very good price and send it to them. Just put your small markup or charge them a fee, and they get to pay and you make your money. So these are different businesses you can do as an immigrant in China, and you will thrive very well. Most people that are living in China, most Nigerians that are living in China are actually doing well. The smart one, they are doing well. So if you're smart, you can do well in China, because first, China has population. Secondly, Africans are coming to China like no man business, and most of when they come, they just come and go. So most people that come to China to do business, they're not coming to come and start cooking for themselves. They're not coming to start doing all those stress. They just look for people that can do it for them. So that's why most people, if you are living in China, that's where you have advantage, because you're having people come to China every day that are not ready to settle in China. They're not ready to start looking for accommodation or start cooking. They want hotel. They want somebody that will take them around. They want somebody that will just help them out. So these are different ways you can take advantage of the business opportunity in China. Like I say, just leverage on the fact that China is a commercial hub. It is business. People come to do business in China. So you can leverage on that advantage and make it big in China. I hope this has helped you. If it has helped you, kindly give us a like, a comment. recommend our post to other people, share it so that more people will get inspired, blessed by the content that I share every day. All right, don't forget to subscribe. So keep winning, have a wonderful life.